Dish up dinner with me. I've got what looks like a pile of sick. And I was going to make it into a pie, but then I realised I'm really fucking hungry, honestly. I haven't got time to make it into a pie. It's that or I'm about to fucking eat Sean, and not in the way that he would desire. You know what I'm saying? Did the leftover chicken from yesterday's roast, and I was making it into like a brown chicken pie filling. And I was going to top it with mash instead of pastry. We haven't done any shopping, and I just want what's easy and what's in, do you know what I mean? And I don't like to waste food. And then I realised actually this is perfectly good, just deconstructed, and I needn't fuck about making it into a pie. I've got honey roast carrots again because they were so good yesterday. Gravy to go on top. Oh my God, you know I posted the other day about having shit myself like so many times. The comments were making me fucking piss. People's honesty on here, I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. It makes me die. And people were saying, were giving their stories. And it was the ones where kids were involved that made me laugh so much, where parents have shat themselves in front of the kids and the kids are gagging. There was one that apparently shat herself in the car. She didn't give more detail than that. She shat herself in the car and was driving home, and the kids in the back were, fuck this knife. Fuck this knife. What a weird shape. Piss off. And the kids were gagging in the back of the car. There was another girl that was washing up with her daughter, who was like 7, I think, or something. And she thought she'd be funny and lift her leg and fart. And she actually just projectile shat onto the kitchen floor while looking her daughter directly in the eye. Oh my God, if that's not traumatizing. I don't know what is. But it was making me piss, honestly. Hang on a second. Let's just have some of this. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your beautiful little mouth. Oh, you go first. Quickly, Mama's hungry. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Good boy. Good days. Good days. I like it. I don't love it. Tasty, but it's not making me wanna, do you know what I mean? It's not getting me wet betwixt the thighs. It's fucking tasty though, actually. Let's have a honey roast carrot. You go first, quickly. They needed a little bit longer, but I didn't have it in me to wait, honestly. But they're still delicious nonetheless. Anyway, so I thought we'd go back to me and shitting myself. So there was one time that I remember where I was on the way to work, and it was about an hour's drive at the time, and I don't think I had anything this morning. I think maybe I'd had a cup of tea, which I didn't do again, trust me, before I left the house. And I was on the way there, and it was, you know, where you're in pain, you're starting to sweat. You can feel that your body is betraying you, and you can't do anything about it whatsoever. And there was no service stations on this stretch of motorway. There was nowhere to stop, and I was just it had been going on for so long that I was starting to weep and just pray to Jesus, please do not let me shit my pants. I don't know why I felt like that, because I've shat myself a lot. I've got IBS, so as soon as it rumbles, I've got like T-3 seconds to get to the toilet, or I'm fucked. And everyone around me is fucked. Do you know what I mean? Like, Sean has had to clean up so much shit, it's not even funny. But this one particular time, it was painful. It was, it would come in waves. It was like contractions. What I can only imagine contractions is like. Good girl. As suspected, I shat, and it wasn't like soft and wet like you'd expect shitting yourself to be. It was an actual fucking turd. It was an actual poo, and I felt myself raise by like 2 inches once it had released itself, and I thought, you are fucking joking. It wasn't just, I didn't like projectile or pebble dash or squelch out. I actually pooed myself. Full-blown fucking pooed myself. And I just felt such a wave of shame. Because if you've got diarrhea or something, you can be like, okay, fair play. But I didn't. My body just wouldn't let me hold on to a full-blown turd. And I did an actual log in my pants. I couldn't fucking believe it. Anyway, I rang my boss at the time and was like, gotta go home. I was on the way to work, turning round now, need to go home and shower, shat myself. And he was like, what? And I was like, shat myself. Gotta go home, gotta shower. See you tomorrow. What do you want from me? Do you know what I mean? And he asked me something that I didn't know how to answer. And I hadn't been there that long, I don't think, at this job. It was my first office job, so I didn't realise how feral I was by saying this. I could have just said, I don't know, some sort of illness, but I didn't. I told him the truth. And he was like, do you foresee this happening often? And I thought, yes, actually. Like, yes, I do. And I thought, well, that's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Do you think this will happen? Yes. What do you want me to do about it? This was like back in the day when they wouldn't let you take your laptops home and you weren't allowed to work from home. You had to be in the office to work. And I thought, more for you for making me travel an hour into an office every fucking day for something that I could do at home. And then if I did shit myself, I could still work. Do you know what I mean? Rather than it being the end of the workday because I've shat. I'm going through confessions again recently, and I've got some good ones coming up for you. I'm compiling my favourites, but please do keep them coming. My confession email is in my backup. Please send me your shitting yourself stories. Send me your cheating stories. Just general all round good times. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Thank you ever so much for joining me for a quick bite to eat, yes? Oh, the more I ate it, actually, the more I really enjoyed that. Yes. And it's a good use of food. I hate wasting food. Okay, have an ever so lovely evening, won't you? Yes? Be careful out there. You never know when it might strike. We could be just having a little chit-chat, you and I. And then all of a sudden, the bolts of thunder move from the bowels straight through the anus, and you shat yourself. If it's around me, don't worry. I probably have too.